This Thanksgiving, we're going to show you how to serve the turkey to end all turkey.
And that turkey is deep fried to perfection.
Oh, every slice is so juicy and so flavorful.
Forget about it. Your family will be talking about this turkey for Thanksgivings to come.
That is for sure. So I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
Gobble, gobble.
Totally. I am gobbling up turkey.
He's gobbling it up. I am telling you, folks, you heard us. We are the fry daddies, apparently. We're frying everything these days. But I'm telling you, of everything that we have fried, this baby
turkey
is unbelievable. If you've never done it before, if you've never tried it before, you are in for a treat, and you're going to want to do it. So before we get into the whole deep frying part of it,
we got to prep this turkey.
We got to get the bird going. So first and foremost, we've got a beautiful 16 and a half pound turkey. You can fry anywhere, typically up to 20 pounds, but usually like 14 to 17 is best. So this is about a 16, 17.
That's a good turkey.
It's a good sized turkey.
That's a big turkey.
So you also want to make sure it's completely thawed, especially before you put that turkey in the oil, because frozen
oil and water don't mix.
Well, frozen, yes, frozen ice and hot oil is not good.
Right.
So anyway, make sure it's good and thawed, and then you want to have it good and dry. So I'm going to go ahead and make a rub.
Yay!
And then you're going to do something really fun that we're talking about just. So I've got. Hopefully, I can remember all of this. It has a little bit of what you'd say, kind of like a Cajun flair, but not too much. Okay, we've got 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. I've got a tablespoon of smoked paprika. Oh, and by the way, does everyone like our gloves? You know, Fossy.
Chris, you caught me. I was going off stage to look at something.
Oh, okay.
You're like, look at my gloves.
Where'd he go? Okay, and then I've got 2 tablespoons of good old table salt, and then I've got a teaspoon of black pepper. Now here's the Creole seasoning. You can find Creole seasoning, Cajun seasoning in your supermarket most times. If not, you can just use cayenne pepper. Don't worry, this is a pretty big bird, so it just flavors it.
Yeah.
It doesn't over flavor it.
Great.
It was 2 tablespoons. It's great. And then this is a teaspoon of ground sage, and then this is a tablespoon of onion powder. That may seem like a lot, but we're going to season not only the outside, but we're also going to do the inside, because we want this flavor just to really, really get into the bird and have a lot of. So I'm going to get going on this.
Yeah. So we're gonna flavor this up another way. He's got the rub there. I'm going to be all Dr. Turkey here and inject it with some wonderful marinade.
Amazing.
I love it so much.
So these injectors, we're going to have a link to it. We have a link to it in the blog and in the description. But they're just giant syringes. It's kind of like weird.
Giving blood or something.
I know.
All right, so I'm going to make the marinade real quick.
I'm also going to I'm sorry I'm interrupting, but I'm going to get, you can do this above the skin and below the skin.
Yeah, get it all over.
I'm doing both places. Okay, go.
All right, so
carry on, Loon.
Okay, so I have got some chicken stock here. I've got a half a cup of chicken stock, and then I've got some butter. Butter.
Butter
is
a
third cup of butter.
Melted
butter.
Unsalted.
No, it's melted butter. I'm kidding.
What?
You said melted. I'm like, of course it's melted.
Well, just to be
you can see that it's melted.
Well,
and then I have a half a cup of lemon juice. Look at that. No, that's not a half a cup. That's a quarter cup.
That's a quarter
cup. That'd have been a lot of lemon juice. And then a quarter cup of, Chris, this is canola oil. I'm like, which oil is
canola oil. You could use vegetable oil, but I think canola works well when you're deep frying.
Then we're going to add a little heat to it. I've got 2 teaspoons of hot sauce. We like to use Louisiana hot sauce.
Now remember what I said. You may be thinking, I don't like my sweet mom. She was like, I just like turkey just like the way it is. And this does flavor it a lot, but trust me, the beautiful turkey flavor is still there.
It is so good,
and that little bit of hot sauce does not make it like super spicy.
All right, let me finish my injection material. And then I've got 2 teaspoons each of onion powder and garlic powder.
Yeah.
And then a teaspoon of Creole seasoning. Now, you can use cayenne if you want to go full force on this.
Or if you can't find Creole.
But that's Creole. Cajun. And then a teaspoon of salt. You got to have your salt. Even though, because we use, never mind. All right, I'm just talking. All right, I am going to mix this all together.
I think I've nicely rubbed.
Chris,
this is a good
great.
Now you'll want to use a lot of this rub because it is dry. You don't want to put a wet watery turkey into the hot oil.
Yeah, you don't want watery turkey.
I don't like watery turkeys. And so, especially when they go into hot oil.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of a rub and just kind of push it in there and come on, bird. Okay.
All right, I think I've got this good and mixed. Oh, wow.
think so.
This is going to taste good.
It is unbelievable.
Y'all, this is going to taste good. Here, you want to take mine?
Yeah, let me clear the air. It's like an operating.
All right, I am filling up my inject, my needle or whatever, my syringe. That's what it's called.
Syringe, I know. Nurse Cratchit here.
There we go. Now I'm gonna use. This is like a.
Did you show them how you did that? I mean,
you just stick it in and you pull it back. Now this is an ounce and a half. This fills it up an ounce and a half, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna stick one of these in each breast turkey. I don't know what I have to say.
Try.
And what I want to make,
right
I want to make as I don't want as many holes, so I want to stick it in there and then like move it around once I stick it in.
The danger is if you have too many holes, that could leak out.
Get it in there. There we go.
And then when if it becomes liquid again,
ooh, there it goes.
When it hits the hot oil, it could be very
and then I'm gonna go up here.
It's gonna kind of bulge a little, but that's normal.
And then I'm gonna go down here.
It's filling that that meat with that incredible flavor.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
This is sort of like what you can do. You don't have to brine the bird when you deep fry it. We're just injecting flavor.
Mm-hmm.
That butter makes it really super tender.
Oh, see, it's leaking out.
That's okay. That's normal.
All right, now I'm gonna go do this again, and then I'm also gonna do each thigh. So let's just get this done.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, that's great. So
I feel so like mad scientist.
I know. So anyway, I think what you didn't use quite all of it, but you're going to use anywhere from a quarter cup to a half a cup for each breast, and then about a quarter cup for the leg and the. It may feel like you're doing too much, and it's amazing. So now. We're going to do what's called air chilling. And we're just going to you could go ahead and fry it right now. You really could. And we've done that, and it's great. There's no problem.
Right.
But you want to get that skin to be really crispy, and we're frying it, so why not? So there's a process called air chilling.
Yes.
And you just stick it in the fridge with, with no covering or anything.
Yeah, you just let the air just chill it and dry it off, and all this just soaks into it.
And it kind of dries it out, and when it fries, it makes it crispy.
Yeah. Thank you. We've done it. We've let it sit overnight before, but today we're going to do it for 8 hours, and it's going to be so good.
The longer you do it, and this is what all the experts will say, is that the longer the better. I wouldn't exceed 24 hours, but you could do it 24 hours in advance, or you could do it an hour, or you could do it like 8 hours. Oh my gosh, this is a heavy bird. Okay, we'll see in a little bit. Okay, I feel like I'm in the presence of something greater and stronger than me, and I don't mean you. Okay, this is our fryer.
Look at this bad boy.
So this thing, you guys, it's a game changer. It's one of those things that you kind of crack open the wallet. It's not that crazy expensive. It's less than $200, but it is something that you will use time and time and time again. So let's just talk about this just briefly. So when people have started deep frying turkeys like crazy, especially down south, it's really interesting. The way a lot of people do it is you've probably seen it, these big gallon or drums of buckets that down south,
tall and skinny,
and
with a big burner underneath.
They have a burner underneath to deep fry, and that is very, very common. Just if you go that route, it's great, it's wonderful, but you have to take super
and you have to do it outside.
Precautions. You have to do it outside. Keep the kids away. Don't be drinking. It's because you can have catastrophic accidents with the oil tipping over or overflowing. So make sure if you go that route, it's wonderful, but make sure you know what you're doing before you get started. This little baby.
And have the fire department on speed dial.
Ready to go. And this baby is so great. It's master built. It's an extra large.
They are amazing. I'm sorry.
It was designed to do what we're about to do. Although it's also like a boiler, so we're not getting paid by them. We're telling you this because we have a link for this in the blog and in the description. But you can also do like a fish boil. You can steam. You can do so much with it, and you can fry a big old turkey.
Speaking of turkey, are you done talking about this fry?
I think so. I feel like
it's amazing, y'all. If you can, and the great thing about it, you can do it in Indoors.
Indoors. You really at first you're like, no, we can't. No, you can.
Yeah.
And so anyway, so
Because we're doing it.
we're doing it, and we've
Yes.
done it. We've done it many times.
All right, and
So-
look at this. Look at this.
It's a beautiful turkey. So,
Yes.
so about an hour to an hour and a half before you're ready to fry, you're going to want to get that turkey out of the fridge. We've left it sitting there for about 7 hours, and then we brought it out. And because you want to get that chill off, because if it's super super cold when it hits that hot air, that hot oil, it's first of all going to bring the temperature of the oil down, and it could fizz and all. So just take it out about an hour before you want. Okay.
And then we tied up the legs. We got a little butcher's twine.
We transferred it from the rack to the board.
Yep. And then we tied up the legs, and then we took this basket. This basket is like the exact shape of a turkey, which is amazing. I love this.
It's really well engineered and real well built. Have we sold you yet? Okay.
Yeah, it's master built.
It's master built. It's masterful how built.
All right, I've got my stepping stool.
We're not finished.
So excited.
So we've also what we did, you've got to allow time for this oil to.
Right.
Let's open this up.
Yes.
So now this beautifully crafted machine. So we put peanut oil is the oil of preference because peanut oil can handle high heat for a sustained period of time. And this is the bird typically, it cooks for about 3.5 minutes per pound. So when you're looking at, say, a 17-pound bird, that's going to be close to an hour. So anyway, you pour the oil in it. Now
there's a maximum line.
There's a max line and there's a minimum line. For frying, go to the maximum line. If you're using one of those drums, there's a technique to put the turkey in there, then pour water in there so you know exactly how high your oil should be, because if you get too much, it'll overflow.
Right.
You don't have to worry about that with this.
Yes.
The max line is where you need to go.
And once again, they're not paying us.
I know, we're just telling you we love it. And so then typically you can fry these at 350, like we are frying everything these days, but I like, because it does fry for kind of a long time, like about an hour, I don't want that skin to get overly burned and like dark. So I like you could go as low as 325. I like 335 just because I'm a middle road kind of a guy.
Right.
Anyway, so I think we've blabbed.
And you want to get the temperature of the breast, the thickest part of the meat, to
165.
I thought it was 2 something.
That would be quite done. Okay.
That'd be turkey jerky.
Okay, so now just to help yourself, we recommend getting yourself a trusty
I got myself a stool right
step
here.
ladder.
Jumping on.
It comes with this extension to help you lower it. This is where you just have to be careful. Make sure the kids are not around because it can splatter a little bit.
Are we ready?
We are. Let's go.
Right, let's do
this
this.
is the most exciting part.
Here we go.
Have everyone that watch from afar.
And we're just going to slowly lower this in.
Make sure it's fully defrosted. Make sure it's not wet. You're doing good, Wesley.
There we go.
Here we go. Isn't that exciting?
Slowly. There we go.
She's in.
She's in. And I'm just going to slowly release these.
Yes, be careful.
I know.
That's a little tricky.
All right, I got it. There we go.
Woo! That's why you just be careful. Being raised above it helps.
But look at how the oil stays contained in there. And the best thing about, you can't even see me, y'all. Sorry. And the best thing about this, you can close it like that.
You're head and shoulders above this turkey. I tell you. Yeah, you close it so it doesn't splatter. It's amazing.
Yeah, and just be careful when you do open it. Do open it this way so you don't get that steam burning your face or your hands.
Stand back this way.
Yeah.
Right. You couldn't open it this way.
No, you couldn't.
Okay, now we just sit back and get the rest of everything ready to go.
And wait for your house to start smelling amazing.
It already does. Oh, this is awesome. It's turkey time!
Yay!
Oh my gosh, this smell is ridiculous. Okay.
I am
Get up on your
dying.
perch.
All right, I'm gonna open this up.
This is
gonna get a
amazing.
little steamy.
Look at that, folks.
Oh wow, y'all!
That is incredible. I'm gonna
heaven.
go ahead and
unplug
this so we can
take it right out of the thing.
We used our trusty little our instant read thermometer. If you don't have one of these, we've got a link to one. Make sure it gets to like 160, 165 in the thickest part of the breast, and let's bring that baby out. Look how golden. The dogs.
They're so excited about
The
it.
fanfare.
Wow.
Wow, is that not
Look at that.
beautiful? That is gorgeous.
Y'all, I'm so excited.
We're having a moment. Okay, so we just need to let this.
That is gorgeous. That is absolutely
it's incredible.
gorgeous.
So we're gonna let this drain for a little bit, like kind of make sure all that oil gets out of the cavity, and then it's time.
We're gonna eat it.
It's just a thing of beauty. I mean, a roasted turkey is just so gorgeous. And Wesley usually does the honors of slicing, but I'm going to do it just because,
the way that Chris is slicing this is very interesting.
Well, I'm a left-handed person.
Is it tender as all get out?
It is so tender and so juicy. Oh, my God.
Chris, I'm dying.
I know.
Want me to hold this for you?
Yeah, would you?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to cut you out this slice right here. Wow.
It doesn't need to be pretty.
Well, it's probably not going to be.
That's all right. Oh, yes, put that right there.
It's gorgeous. Oh, and you can just see that. I'm going to cut me a little piece off for you. Oh, my gosh, it's perfectly cooked, you guys. I'm kind of...
Got it?
Yeah. We normally use...
Here come the dogs.
Here come the dogs.
All right. Just dig it on out. There you go.
Oh, that is so gorgeous.
All right. All right, I'll switch you.
Okay.
Yay, y'all.
Now, normally we would, of course, you have all the Thanksgiving sides.
You guys.
Beautiful. We made a little turkey gravy to go with it, just because you got to have that.
You guys, all right, I'm going to put a little gravy on mine real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's, is it Thanksgiving yet?
We've done like, I don't know if you know this, but we've done roast turkey, we've done spatchcock turkey, we're gonna be doing a smoked turkey real soon, we've done turkey breast, and this, I mean, look at that, you can see that butter injection that's in there, it's absolutely insane. Am I talking too much?
Yes,
you are.
I
gotta feed
eat.
myself. I know, we gotta feed the Loon.
Y'all,
Okay.
If you're thinking about getting a fryer, get this thing.
Did you
it's
happen
crazy.
to get me any?
Oh yeah, it's right there. Right there. Oh, I pushed it out of the way. I hear it.
Okay, here we go. All right, we're working together. Okay.
All right, I gotta get that skin. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh my goodness. This is amazing served hot or
You ready?
room temperature, but I'm gonna eat it so fast.
Hot.
What is it?
That's seasoning?
And just Thanksgiving turkey.
That seasoning it doesn't overtake the taste of your turkey. It just adds to it.
And can we talk about the moistness?
It's very moist. It's so moist. Oh my gosh! This is 10,000% Loon approved! Oh, y'all!
I am so thankful.
Woo! Fry a turkey, everyone!
You guys, it's so much fun. The family's like, what are you doing? Everyone loves to watch it. It's great.
I'm just gonna keep on eating.
We're gonna keep on eating. We love you guys so much, and we're so thankful for you.
Yeah,
All right, bye, everybody.